Hello everyone, welcome back to the second Jen Krieger and Marshall Crook video blog for second season of Game of Thrones.
I get first billing this time?
You get first billing. You got first billing in the video last time.
I think I might have.
Jen and Marshall.
Oh.
So this week is kind of interesting because I think we both had a very different take on the second episode of the second season. You liked it a lot more than I did.
I did. I really did. I thought it was just a series of, not a whole lot happened.
Not a whole lot happened.
And I think that was your major gripe with it. I think that what I loved was it was just a series of small moments between characters that were so sort of stunning and just well played and well executed and gave them more depth. And I think that for those of us who haven't read the books, we needed that. Even the first season on video didn't provide that as much as this one episode did.
I mean, I agree with you. I think some of the character moments were great, like the stuff that you were saying between Cersei and Tyrion, where she, reveals that, Tyrion, their mother died giving birth to Tyrion.
And he was the one great joke.
Yeah, he was the greatest joke of all. The fact that, this dwarf baby killed her mother.
It was painful.
The world opened up a bit bigger. We got to see the Iron Islands, which is the area of Pike. Theon Greyjoy, who's been a hostage with the Starks, has now gone back to try to use his father to help Robb win, and his father just emasculates him in front of his
and his sister, who doesn't know is his sister. There's lots of that in the show.
Incest reigns in Game of Thrones.
My gosh, though, when he just sort of takes off his fruffy outfit and just kind of lets it fall to the floor, and it's just
just strips him bare almost.
Yeah, it's like, you are not a man.
I didn't think the Daenerys scene was necessary. Like, we know she's still stuck in the desert.
No, that was
and it felt perfunctory for a character who is so important. I just, if she's not necessary right now, it's okay. Like, don't show her. We'll come back to her,
I think that the scene where she hugs that woman, though, it establishes that she's becoming a leader. And I do think that is important.
That's very true. That's very true.
Could have been probably, it wasn't utterly necessary, because I think that, yes, you understand that she's becoming a leader, and you don't need that, really. But it did just establish that
they're turning to her for comfort.
They're turning to her for comfort, and not even that they're turning to her, she is stooping down and providing it.
The guy that plays Sam has just knocked it out of the park.
When he says, what does he say about...
She's not a goat.
She's not a goat. I can't just take her.
Which kind of goes counter to every other male in this entire world's mentality of what women are.
That scene between Littlefinger and one of his women when he says what he did to her.
To the other prostitute that let him down. That didn't make him money.
That didn't make him money. That was mitigating his expenses.
Yeah, no women are commodities, and the fact that Sam doesn't acknowledge that. And, he has this tenderness. And I think in the book, I always found it just far more irritating. But in this episode, it was great.
When you think of the one girl that you're led from the beginning, for whole first season, the whole first book, to believe is going to be sort of the stand-up, epitome of feminine strength, Isla, she's kind of relegated. Arya, sorry, Isla. She's relegated to some sort of subplot, cutesy backstory that isn't really that interesting. I actually found those scenes to be kind of...
The Arya scenes? Well,
I was oh, come on, it just was...
I do not agree with you that it is cutesy, but we will...
Well, the scenes between her and Gendry, I mean, obviously they're leading up to the fact that they're going to have a romance of some sort, but we just don't need to see them, cutesying around. I think that, yes, it did start off really well when she thought that she was the one that was going to be getting the summons, but it was actually him. Yeah, exactly. And it was okay, we have secrets, but and maybe I'm totally off about the romance, but
we will see. Listen, it's still great. It's still awesome. I still love it. It's awesome, but I just was a little disappointed with this episode as a self-contained narrative. Only going to give it 3 golden dragons out of 5 this week. 3. So this is not a...
only 3?
I'm going to give it 3.
That's brutal. That's
rough.
Not
brutal. 2 would be brutal.
No, it's good, actually. You need to have standards.
3 is fair.
I still have yet to come up with my rating system.
You just liked it.
I just liked it. I thought,
I'm glad. I'm glad that the character moments worked for you.
I really did, and I think it's for those of us, again, reiterating, for those of us who haven't seen or read the books and are just... We need all that backstory, and those moments are so precious.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for watching again this week. Please tune in. Please like this video. Please comment on this video. Please tweet this video. We really want people to watch and tune in regularly. Thank you so much.
We'll be back next week, and that's reason enough.
I love you.
Love you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.